Well, good day, good morning, Americans. Good morning, my beloved millennials, Generation X people, Generation Z, and the future Generation Alpha, and even the baby boomers too. So don't forget them. Now, as I continue to see these ridiculous TikTok videos, how these people actually, before they get out of college, think they deserve a six-figure salary, $50, $60 an hour. Some even say seven figures. You can tell those the prima donnas have had everything handed to them and never worked for anything. It's quite scary how some people think out there, and when they say with a straight face, it's like, now, granted, as much as these are pretty much Generation Z people, it doesn't speak for the whole Generation Z generation. It doesn't. I mean, listen, there's dummies in every generation. There's smart people in every generation. And there's people who just know how to do things better. And it's just people that suck at life. All right, that's never going to change. But if you think that just getting a boatload of money is going to solve all your problems, that is not true. You could be given a boatload of money, or make a boatload of money, and still be stupid and be broke. Give you an example. NFL players, professional football athletes. I was looking this up yesterday quickly, and I saw this article by Forbes, which will be down below in the section. The average football player is broke about 3 years after retirement. 3 years. Now, let's just say, for example, you go to college, and you assume you play for the full 4 years, and you're drafted by an NFL team by age 22. The average football career only lasts for about 4 years because it's pretty brutal. So, by 27, they're pretty much looking for a new job, which means by almost 29, 30, they're already broke. Now, the minimum salary back in 2022 was $705,000 a year. I can only dream of $705,000 a year. The average NFL player makes $860,000. So let's do the math on this, because a lot of these players, they go to college basically for free. Scholarships. Play football, get college for free. So they already don't have any student loans when they graduate high school. Let's assume most of them do. There are always exceptions to the rules, but most of them come out debt-free, hopefully with a degree in something worthwhile. So for 4 years, they make $705,000, not owing anything, and you gotta assume, well, they never owned a house yet either. So in those 4 years, let's say the career ends at a minimum salary, you're looking at almost $3 million. $3 million for those 4 years before taxes. Still a nice chunk of change. And you came out of college debt-free. Let's go by the average salary, $860,000. Let's say 8, 1.6, 2.4, 3.2. About $3.4 million before taxes. Again, coming out of school debt-free. Now, to be fair, if your career ends after 4 years, you're obviously going to do something for the rest of your life, because even this day and age, that's not a lot of money to live off the rest of your life, depending on the lifestyle you live. Unless you're going bare minimum, I am not going to have family, kids, maybe live in a 1 or 2 bedroom condo, and play it low. It's still not going to be enough. You're going to have to do something. But still, no debt from college. You could buy a house with cash. You can buy a car with cash. Those are your two most expensive. You furnish your house and food, gas, living expenses. There's no reason for you to be broke. But it just goes to show you, just because you're given a boatload of money does not make you the exception to economic principles or math. It doesn't. Now the problem with a lot of these guys is, what's the problem? One, when they retire, denial sets in. They have a hard time looking for a second career. Or maybe they took a BS major in college. I don't know. There are a lot of smart athletes. Roger Staubach retired, not making a lot of money, and made millions upon millions in real estate. I mean, I could go. There are plenty of people who've done well. Some have gone into play-by-play commentators on networks. I mean, there only so many of those jobs available. But if you had just some basic principles of economics, those guys could have been set for life. Buy a modest house, no mortgage. Stay away from the stupid Lamborghinis and just buy yourself a Chevy Tahoe or something. Indulge yourself a little. Invest in mutual funds which can make you money. Even if you just did CDs, you'd be better off. You know, a CD at 5% with $100,000. If you played your cards right, if you were smart, you could live off the interest and just keep renewing the CD. Again, depending on your lifestyle. You can open up a 529 for your kids, and you don't get pre-tax or post-tax unless you use it for college. But a lot of these guys don't understand economics. They don't understand math. The culture, lifestyle, the appearance of trying to look rich and tough and like an elitist catches up to these guys. Divorce. Things go wrong. I mean, the temptation of being an athlete out there. There's something to be said for it. A lot of men divorce for other reasons, maybe money reasons, or maybe they accidentally married a gold digger and wants their freedom back. It happens. This is why you should probably put your stuff in a trust. Or probably sign that prenup. As much as I hate prenups, in that mean world we live in today, unfortunately, you gotta watch your back. But the article will be down below. Check it up yourself. But that just goes to show you, just because you're given a lot of money doesn't mean you'll make it in life. You gotta use, and you gotta be responsible. Have a plan. Invest wisely. Buy things modestly in cash. Because these guys should know the average football career only lasts 3 to 4 years. So at least by then, you can have your house paid off, have a couple vehicles paid off, have your house furnished, and do some investing and set yourself up for life like that and begin another career elsewhere. So for all you that think that money is just the answer, it's not. God gave you a brain. Use it. Don't be in denial of math or economic principles. It has never changed. Comments down below. What's your opinion? I'd like to know. Keep the country in prayer. From this generation Xa to the future generations, I love you. I want you to guys do better than what we did. A lot better. This way the country would be better off. It could be stronger than ever. Keep Jesus in your heart. God's in control, and we'll talk to you later.